I would regard myself as a catalyst. So when I'm 6 foot under on the tombstone, I shall write this. I shall write this. Here lies Swee, a catalyst. Yeah, I think that's what I am. To get a spark and to bring people on board and get them to focus on something that is relevant and exciting and get them to keep going forward. It's been always my philosophy that if you want to achieve something, you've got to bring people along with you. I think people sometimes, when they face challenges, they see it as a crisis, you see? And crisis to a lot of people is problem. Of course it is. But what people fail to see is to see crisis as opportunities, you see? And from a very young age, I've seen crisis as opportunities, because crisis allows you to think about what you've been trying to do, where have you been, what are you trying to do now, and where are you going. It allows you to actually re-evaluate the whole journey that you're traveling on. And you can turn crises into opportunities, you see. But often people forget that and let crisis overrun them. Being poor got you thinking about the future. What sort of future would you like to have? Being hungry gives you that itch to think beyond now. To believe that there is a better future if you work for it. And in fact, when I look back, there are actually opportunities that came my way all the time. And all I did was to seize them and take them on board. And rather than sitting there and complaining and moaning and saying that life sucks, I think being planted firmly on the ground is the right place to start. Yeah, and always believe there is a better future. And if I reflect on the years that have gone by, there have been many people that gave me a hand. Loads of them. I can actually write a book about them. And little actions, little things that they do, the little encouragement. And there are loads of people in this world that do that. And it's always been my belief that we should do the same for the younger people. When you see someone trying to get on the bicycle, struggle a bit and hold them a bit and let them go. Now, who inspired me? Loads of people. I think the people that, one person that really had inspired me is a man called Judah Folkman. He's dead now. He was a very bright fellow, and he trained as a pediatric surgeon. At the age of 35, he became the professor in head department at Harvard. And he believed in a concept called angiogenesis. This is a concept in which he proposed that a tumor can produce certain factors to get blood vessels to grow, then to nourish itself, to let it grow fat, and then metastasize. And of course that was 40 years ago. And people around him thought he was just mad. Yeah, why are you wasting your life away? You know, you got all this bright future ahead of you. Why investigating this thing that is just so off the left field? And he was ostracized. He was just thought he was off his rail, but he carried on. And he was proved to be right. And now we have medications that are based on his research to try to target angiogenesis to treat cancer. See? So those are the people that are inspirational, because they can see something the others can't, and they have the courage to believe that they are right, and the confidence to keep going forward. I think it's nice, always nice to speculate, to think beyond what you can see, to see further than what you can actually see with the naked eyes. To dream, but to encourage people not to be afraid to say what they think is important. What they say may not be correct, but what they feel is important should be expressed. My greatest achievements, my family, our children. We believe that we brought them up as really good, responsible citizens who would contribute, make a contribution, rather than people who would destroy the place. Yeah. And I think that is an achievement, a great achievement. I have a great sense of giving back. But professionally, I think the Gillies McIndoe Research Institute is the one. If I was allowed to only say one, that would be it. My wife's very supportive of me, and I think all credit should go to her. Yeah, she's done things that I should be doing, you know, spending more time with the children, for example. And she's always supportive of what I'm trying to do. It is a great privilege to be a doctor, you know, to be trusted. You know, these parents bring this little thing to you, and sometimes you bring out your scalpel and they let you use the scalpel on them. I'm very lucky to have a group that I can work with who believe in the impossible.